for Connector, and as the flash follows, Deaths will briefly be blinded, but he spots the players out onto the site. There's not much he can do about this, though. He's playing for retake. They're actually going to hunt him down. Masuta gets that all-important opener, and now Movistar could be in trouble on this retake.
Well, they're taking the time upon this because they have some Pius coming through Palace. He will be a late mover within this. It is going to be the play into a CT. Masuta with the double kill. Magisk able to help out and follow up for the kill on Vitality side.
It was a good start to do just that.
Oh, Dupree takes a sprinkle of damage, but it is the fight inside of the B apartments that will go Masuta's way for a short amount of time. Sampaya is staying committed with the scout. It's not the best position to be in, but he switched to the side on the low HP of the player within the site, allows that pistol to be effective in getting the kill onto Apex. And there's only one flash available still for Vitality, but the kill from Zaiwu up from the apartments into Alex will be collected, and Vitality settling into this one early on. And you know, this is something to talk about.
He's thrown in first so often in pretty tough spots. There's some aggression out to mid. Alex able to get away with one from Connector. It's all Movistar riders at the start of this round. They've got 3 kills.
Filtering out through short.
Speaking of Sampayas, he's on B right now.
Davy G is going to get shredded, so more pressure on Sampayas with the AWP. Has to come back down and try and filter through. Covers off the hole. It's short with a double kill on Zaiwu and Masuta. Now scopes up to the apartments. Magisk looking to be the next victim of the big green gun. And Sampayas has decided to drop back and use cover. His teammates have arrived. He's got the rifles now supporting him. He is the #1 target, the most wanted man on the server here for Vitality, but Sampayas is fighting back. Mopos swings with him, and the rifle is enough to bring down Magisk, leaving Dupree on 1 HP in no time. You really need to smoke this style of setup off. Now you're just going to walk in at choke points, and it should be easy for the rifles. Alex brings down 2. Quick reply from Magisk. Zaiwu also got a pick, so there is an opportunity here for Vitality as they try to make their way through to the site at A. That's playing from CT, looking to try and deny the plant. It's actually Mopos that'll do that, and Zaiwu, unfortunately, nowhere near the bomb and not really in a position with the time to put it down safely, so
dropping down early, making one of those aggressive plays we know he's capable of, and he just wins the aim duel early, makes it a second. Masuta can't trade, and Vitality already in trouble.
Yeah, great start there from Mopos, and this is faded away, so they've dismounted the boost, and it's the ramp aggression from Deaths that is going to get the pick on Magisk. Now to Zaiwu and Dupree with 30 seconds left, trying to get up through Connector, but Sampayas has taken out the rifle of Dupree, and it's all on Zaiwu. He's stuck inside of the Connector, 20 seconds, and Sampayas brings him down. And look how much control they've lost elsewhere. Double push in the underpass. Now they have to try and take that ramp back, and peeking out with a flash attempt, it's ineffective to remove Davy G's AWP. So another kill from Movistar Riders, and Vitality once again down in a 5v3 at the start of a gun round.
And this setup should be strong. Davy G still holding with the sniper, hits his shot. Deaths can just wait in the corner. Finally, they'll start to come round, but they've got to land some banging shots to crack this open. Dupree finally opens up, but it's too little.
It is going to ensure that Movistar Riders should have an advantage as Magisk runs right into the AWP of Sampayas, who would like to try and stay alive at the back of Triple. Set up the rifle with a distraction. They were tunnel visioned onto Sampayas' position, therefore opening up an opportunity for Deaths and Mopos, and they will...
And even though Vitality get out towards the site, it doesn't make a difference. Now they up the pace.
Well, back to the quick place. It's the only thing that's worked, but this time it's back into Sampayas, it's back into Deaths. And once again, this A-site defense will not crack. Zaiwu getting a headshot to him. 45 seconds to make this round happen. Zaiwu, can he make it work? It's 1 kill onto the stairway. Sampayas is looking for him, looking to track him into the corner, but in the meantime, it will be the play into the B site, and it's going to work out here for Movistar Riders. The plant attempt for Zaiwu just about gets down. Davy G was leaping through the smoke to try and deny everything. He was getting the bomb down. There's still a shot. There's still an opportunity here for Vitality. Zaiwu's headshot will land on Deaths, taking the numbers from 3 versus 2 down to 2v2, but Zaiwu is exposed and taken out by Sampayas, and Dupree will live this traded out immediately, and now Davy G holding. He's not going to bite down on it. The second shot, or rather the first shot, the second opportunity to take it, and he will take Dupree. Utility goes down to try and slow it. Davy G with the AWP showing he's got some skills with it too. Shot of Masuda, not an easy one to land, but the flick on down to Apex will not connect, but there's a flank coming in. Around the backside, Mopos is in behind the flank, and he will track ZywOo into position. Spots out one and it is into the stack of Vitality players, and Magisk and Apex taking headshots. NaVi taking some names back though alongside Mopos, and suddenly this convincing start to the pistol has been flipped on its head. Vitality are losing everybody, and it is just down to ZywOo. Can he pull off a clutch? A round of Vitality desperately need. ZywOo, one of the best players in the world with a side on. He's tracking Mopos to the side. Step mid, sound cue locked in. And now Movistar Riders know exactly where their next victim is. Can they get rid of ZywOo? Starting to fight back. They will bring him down. They absolutely are. But there's not a lot of opportunities to really get it going at this point. So NaVi, he's going to take out dupreeh. First kill will go Movistar Riders' way. And that puts pressure on Masuda within the B side to really hold, especially with his teammate going down in towards the ladder room. Apex has arrived on the B side, trying to put an end to this Movistar Riders setup, but it's going to work so well for the T side. Deaths and Sampayas come in with a crucial shot. Vitality walking into battle, limping into battle, one possible last time. Magisk is down. ZywOo, AWP will stand tall for at least one, but is cut short to the kill from Deaths. He now moves closer towards jungle.
The only good thing is Movistar didn't expect to get the site so quick. They left the bomb behind, but now they realize Alex is sneaking out onto B. It's completely clear, and Deaths has won another fight.
So the last two Vitality players are stuck on the A site.
Oh,
Apex
God.
is going to find Deaths, but they'll have to realize, damn, we got to go back over towards B eventually. That bomb is still a little bit away, but it'll arrive shortly enough. Here comes the swing out from Apex into middle. Dead to right, now Masuda, the last remaining player, diving down to fight through the underpass. It's at least one for Masuda, who will now go to double figures on the kill count. Molly comes into short. Masuda has to pull off the 1v2 retake clutch to keep Vitality alive for one more round at least. They give them 5. And then he's spotted out, taken down for a kill here. With Mollied out quad, they start to limit the positions that dupreeh could be playing from. They will eventually consider Tetris. The flash has set up a couple of opportunities here for dupreeh, but he hasn't landed any of the shots. Luckily, his teammates are committing back into the site, and they've delayed the Movistar Riders' attack forward and allowing the Vitality players to fight from within the site itself. It is much better here for Vitality. They will now cross back in and assist him. Magisk alongside of him trying to slow and delay, but Mopos has come through. Magisk goes down, Masuda's arrived to the party, and dupreeh is holding strong. Vitality taking the majority of the kills, but eventually Movistar Riders will force their way through to the B site, and Apex's flank is so important here. He's taken down NaVi. He's trying to play with ZywOo, who's coming over construction. Sampayas is already pushed into an advanced position on the left-sided corner of ZywOo. He sees the barrel on default, considers Sampayas, and gets rid of him. Now Alex thrust into the 1v2 with ZywOo down first. Apex, the second player to remove, but he will come out on top. Masuda. First kill is good on a Mopos. He's been set loose into the fight against the Pistols, but a couple of kills have gone Movistar Riders' way, and now Magisk might be under pressure because NaVi spotted a gap. Apex tries to climb up on top of the boxes. Needs to be careful because of his health. He's down on 22.
They're all so low, though, on the Movistar side, but Apex has been taken out. This nade could still be massive.
It could get a couple here if it's placed correctly. Now, it should be able to deny the plant, but Alex is aware of that possibility, but doesn't wait long enough. dupreeh will get the kill. 2 players to collect. NaVi's backpack spotted. He's aware of the player within default. He's brought down NaVi to low health too. He just needs a couple of shots to land, but
quite effectively in all of these rounds. But that lurk smoke is going to allow them to close the distance quickly.
dupreeh looks to try and
this is a fake.
Close them off. It's one kill for dupreeh, a double. Yeah, a little bit of a lack of conviction perhaps here for Movistar Riders. They've got to turn this around, and in doing so, it's going to be much more difficult as Magisk comes in at sandbags for the time being. A one-way setup, but no one's really playing with it for Vitality, but they commit up through short, and Mopos does not consider short to be a problem, and Masuda is going to punish him for that. ZywOo on a double kill, but Movistar Riders fighting back, keeping it a 2v2, but that shot needed to land for Sampayas, and it hasn't. It is Deaths now trying to clutch this out. A 1 versus 2, into the site he goes, and he spots out Magisk, and he'll go down.
So don't assume this is over just because of this start. If they can start to get a couple T rounds on the board, this could still get close. And maybe this round could get close.
Yeah, but they do need to start winning some T rounds, and navy did start with a kill towards ZywOo early in the round, but Masuto trade has drawn it back into the 4v4. Still a minute left in this round. dupreeh starting to push through mid to gain some control and information. dupreeh fighting with the Deagle of Deaths and will come out on top of the fight. Barely stays alive on 26. Was a whisker away from death as Mopos, AK-47, peering into the site using the fence as some cover to give himself a better vantage point.
But the molly is into his position. He's forced forwards and dead.
Yeah, now Apex is under a bit more pressure. He's lost his teammate. Apex needs to deliver a kill here, and one should be enough to confirm the round. Apex does go down. Maybe navy can get a bomb plant, but even then, that's denied by man. Crunch time now for Movistar Riders. Everything has to go their way for this T round to go their way at this point. Apex has taken out Mopos, swinging into the fight. Flash is good. Apex has, well, some damage, just an assist actually, because Match has come out on top of that fight. ZywOo will follow up, and now it's just 2 left. Leaping for the final seconds, the warbind through the site, denies the plant, and finally some impact from the
towards ramp. Made sure the Vitality stuck in place there late in the round.
Oh,
there's an opener though.
Yeah, good opening. Magic yet again, taking a lot of damage in the early round, but this time he will die. It's a good trade again though from Masuto. He's been finding a lot of those. And dupreeh posted with the AWP. They know that his ult has been over here, but dupreeh still gets away with a second peek. Mopos will shred it and open up an opportunity into the B site here for Movistar Riders. He's thrown his gun away though. He'll get it back, and a missed molly allows ZywOo to peek out from default. He'll take that opportunity. He'll use that mistake again.
Right now, he's just sneaking in alone, trying to see if he can get far enough ahead that he's not expected.
Oh, Mopos gets underneath Apex. Takes him out for the blind side. Now turns on to ZywOo. Mopos finding some massive impact for the Movistar Riders, and he's coming up the stairway. Sampaius has no idea. Now he peeks. Now he sees him, but it's way too late. Masuto's taking him out, and it's down to whether or not Mopos can get in position because Masuto is sticking the defuse. Mopos comes over the top. Masuto comes off the defuse and is able to turn for the kill.
A bit of pressure on them here. They need to get a couple of rounds at the end of the half.
Well, ZywOo looking to cause problems. He's seen what? I don't even know how much he's seen of navy, but he flicks on up, blinded to the kill. That one is a wrist breaker. Apex has gone down though, so the trade is already through.
That's one that you just have to go back and watch ZywOo's POV fully. Like, take the X-ray off.
Yeah.
Figure out what the hell was that.
Yeah, so quick. ZywOo goes back in again. Going for the double dip, and another lovely shot picked up. ZywOo finally put down, but Movistar.
Got to see some good utility here to force ZywOo away.
ZywOo goes into the peak. It's a missed shot, but he won't miss twice. But in missing the first shot, staying committed for the second puts him in a compromised position. So the trade is through from Alex. An aggressive maneuver through middle has been caught by Death. They're coming back. They're coming back into the rifle of Apex. And he is an Apex predator. He'll find his prey of Alex. And Movistar Riders left with 20 seconds left, and they are just fish in a barrel, getting shot at by Vitality. It's going to be 13 for Vitality at the half here on their opponent's map pick. That shot's a bit wild. dupreeh needs to hold this. Sampaius is coming up, but 9 seconds. The bomb's nowhere near the site. Stats gets the headshot, but they have to plant immediately upon arriving to the bomb site. And I think there's just enough time for Sampaius to put it down. So a recovery here from Movistar Riders out of nowhere. Off the shot of Deaths. It's just Apex left, and he will... Oh, Sampaius turns around. It's ZywOo with the first kill of the pistol. navy does well, but ZywOo is on one. 3 kills, just charging forward. Vitality knocking Movistar Riders out of the first round. It looks like that's looking to pull off some miracles. He goes through. ZywOo is the first victim of the USP. Plenty more needed, but Deaths has to fight on 2 fronts. And dupreeh, Vitality looking for 15. Magis charging forward to try and get an opener kill. And was close to it, but Sampaius actually bests him in that duel. The Mac-10 comes out on top.
The aggression again for Movistar. Sampaius has been picked in reply. That is waiting up top. dupreeh clears the angle perfectly. Vitality not missing any opportunities to punish Movistar Riders right now. This close angle could have been unexpected, but dupreeh just flicks it anyway.
Yeah, well, it's been just an upheaval of performance here from Vitality. navy will get the opener on dupreeh, but closing it down is Magic and ZywOo. They've got the kills back. ZywOo up to 20. It's about to be more of a convincing scoreline than that Vitality suffered on map 1. From 16-4 down to reply 16-3 on your opponent's map pick. That will be a statement back into this. Who knows what happens on map 3. Movistar swings into the open. ZywOo extends the scoreline further. And it is just simple. It is the last round, buddy. I gotta go and see this play in mid.
Goal will be for the end of this round. Mega spots that man down on B. There's a pick and a trade. Kills coming in quickly.
Deaths. Starts to back away. Swings on out. ZywOo immediately shreds through Deaths. The kill added to Vitality's tally, and they're up 2. Now Movistar is being cleared out, being checked inside of the hut. That was the one position that could have caused a few problems, but the ball going down now for Vitality, and some pious spotted towards outside. It is surely going to be over.
Door was just naded open. They molly the vents to try and slow the rotate. It's navy, who doesn't want to commit with the scout. He lands the first shot. That's is able to make the most of it with a quick double.
Oh, that dig. That's looking nasty. A couple of kills coming back in here for Vitality. Dupree comes around, but he is spotted by the dig of Deaths too, and Mopa's in with one more. Just a single bullet needed, and Masuta will drop. So many fights he has to take, and not a lot of health. Alex puts one between the eyes.
And there's loads of smokes left for Vitality to work with.
Alex turns up and spots Dupree on top of Silo. Looked like Dupree had the advantage in that fight, but it goes the other way. And this puts more pressure on the hold itself within the post plant, but ZywOo will handle it. Deals a Mopause. That at least removes one of the threats towards Decon, and you can focus more on the retake approach from Secret and Ramp. ZywOo goes back in behind the double door to play on the stairway, but Apex is coming around. It isn't exactly planted for Vitality, but they're taking a long time to get back into this one, Movistar. Finally, they will start to defuse. Apex comes around, the headshot will confirm it all. And that will give Vitality the round. Movistar Riders take a long time. 30 seconds. Deaths is looking to hold from the back of the side. It's one. Masuta goes forward. Reply kill is found. Mopause doing some work, but it's not really going to be a lot. And it is finally being shut down here. Movistar Riders return to a winning round.
Got players capable of making plays like that when the round opens up. There's an opportunity, but some Pius's AWP dropped out of the round early. That was the...
navi is rotated down to the lower side. This is often where you will find him. But can he deliver a shot with a D? Gets one right away on a Masuda. Damage done to ZywOo as well. He's damn close to taking a second. But the reaction to try and drop down the vent to help out the Movistar approach on the lower side is cut off by Magisk. And a second kill taken from his rifle too. Great to survive this round. Vitality sending body after body in to try and take Alex down. It's one quick kill, misses the second. And that will be enough to allow Apex to compose itself.
Maybe felt like they've given away that opportunity after losing their map pick. Alex able to get an early kill in this round, so that will help Movistar Riders be a bit more comfortable at the start of this one. He's going to be stuck behind red container, and Dupree closing in. He's not ready.
No, he's not ready at all. And Alex is going to take his life away. Vitality not the most inspiring start to the round, but much better here from Movistar Riders. They have a double setup in the ramp room, and that is going to be enough. Oh, he's going to get tagged up by the molly. It spreads on the last tick, and that'll be. And often when you lose that first player on the T side, especially on Nuke, we've seen a lot of teams struggle to convert those back. But when a kill like that comes your way, you cannot complain about it. Mopause gives a free one up to Magisk, and he's going to look for another. Deaths and Alex on either side of the doorway, and the peak does come Magisk's way. He's just getting 3 kills. A conveyor belt of death delivered to Magisk, and Vitality have turned this one on their side. Magisk with another one. 4 kills in the round. And from Movistar Riders, forced them to adjust, and they're committing into the lower bomb site.
There is a rotate arriving, but navy wants to survive a little longer, wants to make sure the rotating players can get into position. He's going to get the first kill and try and look for more.
ZywOo is just going to hunt him down right away with the AWP. A great trade to come in, but Mopause comes out swinging, gets one and denies the plant, and in doing so, denies the round for Vitality. Heavy for Senpai, so he gets out of there. Stays alive, but on 35 HP. Magisk going forward. He's in a real tough spot, and he does get caught by Mopause. The first 2 kills go Movistar Riders' way, and Vitality are coming to a grinding halt here. The last round of the first half looks to go the way of Movistar Riders. Apex will try his best to turn that in the other way, but it isn't going to be happening. And ZywOo outside 16 HP. Takes one down, but a lot more needed here for ZywOo. He has to go back into the site as well with the bomb is down, so he likes to fight NaVi down. And ZywOo will have to make the play. And Movistar puts the A site.
Looks like Movistar will lead the charge with that Tech 9, and they're going to get up close. Early kill from Movistar. masuta tries to trade, but it's good for Movistar Riders.
Yeah, a couple of kills going away. Movistar Riders, they're going to hold the site, put the bomb down, and Vitality have to play into the retake. Now, they have got a smoke on Magisk, but they do not have the kit available. ZywOo will start to come back in for main, but there is smokes down right now, and that's a big problem here for Vitality. They're losing players. Magisk comes through, gets the trade, but needs the quick shot onto Alex, and it isn't going to happen. ZywOo will try his best to turn around, but it's just a single kill for ZywOo. ZywOo is going to spot out Dets, hears him out. Sound Q is enough to track him and put the deagle where it needs to be. Now does he consider that they could be pushed in towards Warehouse? He's about to be caught by this. NaVi looking for him. ZywOo coming back in the deagle, right where it needs to be. They know that ZywOo is likely still towards outside, and it's another shot from ZywOo. The deagle doing so much work, and Magisk joins in with a 5-7. Finally, ZywOo is put down. Alex gets a couple of kills, but there's still 3 more to find, and they double up through heaven, and dupreeh will close it. Yeah, he's gonna hear the sound cue off it as well, so he knows how close they are to that doorway. ZywOo, still patient as ever, will eventually get his reward on Alex's push down. That tendency read by ZywOo, but here comes the play from Movistar Riders, attacking into dupreeh. It's one from dupreeh from the rafters, but it's Magisk who's trying to do all the heavy lifting because his teammates have fallen, and that is the bomb down. Just NaVi left, and Magisk position right away.
He's got an AK on A now. That's going to help him anchor even better.
Is this going to be a quick play from Movistar Riders? It is. They walk out into the site, but immediately they are met by Vitality's rock-hard hold.
This time, though, he's got the AWP. We know what he can do with this.
Oh, dupreeh. Wow. Caught by Movistar, who's suddenly fueled with confidence.
Ooh.
He'll go forward. dupreeh side masuta to try and hold on to the B site. Magisk will not win his fight on the upper bomb site, though. And this gives a fallback plan if you really want to. You can go back up the vent to A. You can get out of there.
It's just all the kills. Finally, masuta brings one back, but the bomb is going back up to this A bomb site.
NaVi is low. So at least that's something here from masuta, but he needs a quick kill, and he comes over the top, and he doesn't react. From Magisk and dupreeh, they've pushed through the squeaky door. ZywOo gets the kill on Alex towards Secret. 40 seconds left. What's the next move here from Movistar Riders?
Oh, NaVi is going to hold the rotate back.
They've turned, they spot him in. masuta takes down NaVi. The fight against Apex will go the way of Movistar Riders. They're into the lower bomb site. The bomb will soon join them, but down here already is ZywOo. He started the round here.
Wait. Is Movistar above him?
He is.
He's behind?
He's behind him. He's tracking him. He's starting to get behind ZywOo. What's his awareness like right now? And it's not going to be good enough. Movistar brings him down. 10 seconds left, and an opening towards the B site now opens up for Movistar Riders. Bomb will go down. Advantage held. Movistar has the vent drop. If they come down, the rifle's ready. masuta to the headshot. An opening again for Vitality to stay alive. But Movistar Riders, they know just moments away from locking in one of their dreams. It's a kill, it's a